we're going to talk about a tip that I wanted to share with you. And it is a tip that's going to help you prepare for retirement. It's going to be really practical. And I told you that it would be very practical. And today I want to kind of walk you through this so you can see what I'm talking about. And that is, I want you to pull up your statement at the Social Security Administration's website. Now, yesterday I sat down and I pulled up my statement. And some of you remember when we were all kids, maybe our parents got these green and white statements in the mail each year, and it was their Social Security statement. Well, it turns out in that Social Security statement, it includes people's earnings history. It includes how much they can expect to receive at retirement at different ages, if they early retire, if they retire at their full age, or if they delay their retirement. And they said, man, this is some really private information. It was being stolen out of people's mailboxes. So they stopped mailing them several years ago. But did you know you can still get that statement every single year on demand just by creating your account at ssa.gov? And you may be saying, Joe, I'm 30, I'm 40, I'm 50. Why would I be doing that? Well, there's several reasons why, but the primary reason why you want to pull this document is it is an important part of your planning for retirement. It tells you how much you can expect to receive from Social Security. And as much as politicized as it is, the money will be there. Trust me, you're going to have the money in there. Record my words. It will be recorded here forever on Facebook Live, and that money will be there. And I want you to log in and get your statement so that you can know your number. Number two, it helps you make good decisions about your Social Security and what age you want to target for declaring for benefits. Number three, the reason why I want you to log in is to make sure your earnings are being appropriately reported against you. You know, sometimes an employer mistakenly misses your Social Security number, and as a result, your Social Security earnings aren't being properly accounted into your account. And that matters a lot, of course, because you want to have all of those dollars credited to your account so you can get the maximum Social Security benefit. So I made a recording of this yesterday, and so I'm going to walk you through this. I went here and went to ssa.gov. ssa.gov is the website, and I clicked right there on sign in, sign up. Now I'm going to stop it there and show you that I did that. I clicked right here, and then you click on my Social Security, and you go right there, and it allows you to log in. Now, look, I had already logged in before, so it had secured my data in here. I've kind of blurred it out there. But if you need to create an account, it's going to ask you some privacy questions, just like if you're applying for a loan or that sort of thing, or creating a new bank account. It's going to ask you questions that only you will know about you. Some of them I actually had to think long and hard about, like, did I know that about me? And it's because they're trying to trick you. You know, some of the answers are none of these apply. And so after you create your account and you log in, we'll continue here. It will send you a security code on the phone number that you entered when you created your new account. This is the second layer of security for your account to make sure you are the person that's actually requesting this. You see, is your cell phone number still the one that ends with 6118? And I said, yes, it's correct. Please provide a security code now. And so it instantly sent it to me, and I typed it in. And that code, again, is only good for 10 minutes. Most of us are familiar with this if we're logging into a banking account or an insurance account. And I typed in the security code, and it pulled up this agreement. And it says I had to agree to all these things, that I'm doing this, that I am me, that I'm not using it fraudulently. I accept the responsibility to protect my information. I agree to the terms of the services. So I selected that. And the instant it does that, it pulls up all of my information. So all of my information, you see, I click on next, and it pulls it up. Now look, I've blurred this out here because it instantly told me my estimated benefit at my full retirement age, which is 67. It also listed my last reported earnings, and I could click on my estimated benefits and view my earnings record. And then right here, see this button with this little Adobe Acrobat PDF symbol? That's where you can click to download that statement that they used to send you in the mail. And this is such an important part, because if you click on this and it says, hey, at full retirement, you can expect to receive $2,711 a month at full retirement age. Well, that's a very important thing for you to know as you're planning for retirement, that it is part of your guaranteed income source. And we'll be teaching more in detail about this on our Tuesday night event coming up on the 15th, where we're talking about planning for retirement and saving for college. We're actually going to show how you can use this data and couple it with your 401k or similar type retirement plan and any other type of income that you might have at retirement to make sure that you have the income necessary to not just get by in retirement, but to show up debt-free and to show up with fully funded. And so what I encourage you to do is watch the rest of this here. As I did this, I clicked on the view estimated benefits. I looked at viewing the earnings record, and I checked to make sure that was correctly reported for me. And then I downloaded my annual statement to make sure that it was accurate, and I kind of saved that in a safe place. And I showed here the replacement documents. And now down at the bottom, you'll see there's a retirement calculator. And that retirement calculator allows you to also estimate whether or not you're on track for retirement. Of course, when you're done, you want to hit sign out. And so I wanted to share that with you because that's so important. As you go forward and plan for retirement, Social Security is such a vital component of that. And I want to make sure that you're in a place where you can make sure that you know your number, that you pull this statement up at least once a year. And practically speaking, I challenge you today, right now, while you're sitting there on your phone, while you're sitting at your computer, to go to ssa.gov, create your account if you have not, and pull up your annual statement. I think you'll be so glad that you did. As I wrap it up, I do want to encourage you to check out these two brand new stuff, live online events that are going to be happening next week. Tuesday night, September 15th at 8 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to be teaching the Invest for a Harvest event. And that's going to help you calculate the number you need for retirement. Social Security is one of those numbers you'll need to know. And again, we'll walk through that during that event. We're also going to calculate what your gap is for retirement and help you be able to bridge that gap. We're going to talk about planning for college and saving for your kids or grandkids' college and releasing a brand new retirement calculator and a brand new, never seen before college expenses calculator. It's going to be so great. Even if you can't be there live, if you want to have access to that afterwards, you can just register and that will make sure that you have access to the replay to that. And then on Saturday, the 19th at 9 a.m. Eastern, we're going to be teaching the event, Budgeting Your Way to $1 Million. And when you're done with that event, you're going to have a budget done for the month of October. Not only that, you're going to have 10 different ways that you can save money, and it will add up to more than $1,000 a year in your budget. And then we're going to talk about how to make sure that we plan well with your irregular income if you have that crazy income. And so I encourage you to check that out. You can go to iwasbrokenowimnot.com and click on About and click See Our Team Live, or you can just type in iwasbrokenowimnot.com/events. So thanks so much for joining me today in this Facebook Live event. And I encourage you right now, do it. Go to ssa.gov, pull your statement. Have a great day and be fired up.